Hello everyone, this is Septemtrion Pleiades, and I'm here with a pretty decent set of levels in contrast to much of the other game. The first level today is a very atmospheric level with pretty good music. I could only spot 3 flaws with it, 2 of them minor, which is one that's a bit too long, but it's not very noticeable because it pulls off the atmosphere pretty good, and 2 would be these weird spinning sprite things that you'll see in the future, which I still don't understand, but they do something. And the major thing is these leaves that are not only suddenly solid, but they stick out pretty poorly. But overall, it was a very excellent experience. I'm just gonna be silent, that way the music can take you in, and if you're not into that sort of stuff, you can just skip ahead to 7 minutes in the video where I can start complaining about everything again, but not as complaining as I usually am, because this was a pretty good day. interrupt this peaceful level to bring you the rest of the damn game. Yes, I have not been happy with this game, but it's turning out to be good, but as far as I know, it's probably going to be bad. So in case anyone is wondering what the music up to this level is, it's SMW World athletic music, no big deal, no custom music, but it is a pretty nice level in that it is pretty hectic. It pulls off hectic well, and it seems to lead to a comedy of errors. Here I don't think I can make it, but I do make it and drop my weapon. So yes, comedy of errors. So yes, those stars, they're pretty fast. I think they're a bit faster than bullets, but I don't know. They're pretty hard to avoid at many points. So many things can happen in this level, like that ridiculousness with both the Koopa and me. And midway point already, making this a much shorter and pretty good length of level overall. And here is a life farming spot that I take advantage of, which I actually probably might need. This is a pretty good idea, but it's not. I got bored of it even though I was farming so well. I could have just walked away, but I really wanted to get on with the rest of the level because it's such a fast-paced level. And yes, those lavas disappear. Which I think it's magma. No, lava. It's ice above the surface. Here's where the confusing house is. I don't try to talk to anyone except the guy inside. The house is pretty easy to manage. The safe places are obvious if you just look. And so yes, there's the end, which is I think might be able to kill you due to layer glitches, but I'm not confident. I'm pretty sure that is exactly what would happen. And the final level of today is a castle level, which has a secret star in it, which I find. It's a pretty easy star to find. I have to figure out the puzzle. So not too used to thinking around the box. And this level requires that. This part with the 3 saw grinders, well, 4th if you count the vertical one, is pretty confusing visually, but you can think it through. No big deal. It's just not instinctual. You have to stop and think. So climbing up, there's a saw missing, so I have to go back down. So go back down, me. Go back down. And this SMBX is weird. I was able to make the saw respawn just by going down. I didn't know how down I needed to go. And up I go to see that, yes, it is there. Then we have this set of coin stairs that you can destroy on accident, which I didn't do, thankfully. And this is actually a pretty tight run. I only just barely get the key. And here is a pretty neat part, which is the ride up the swirly lava. That's not a phrase you get to say every day, ride up the swirly lava. And here this could, well, I was stupid. I did not have the proper foresight of looking forward. So key. Now the Hammer Brothers part is pretty difficult until you kill the first one. Then you can actually think this entire room out. It's not hard. I come up from above to finish the other guy, and then I get the easy coins, and then I cower a bit for the second last one, until I'm like, enough of this cowardice, and then I go get the last one, which is pretty easy, and thankfully I did not fall off, and it unlocked a star which went to a hub, and don't find hubs pretty interesting. What is interesting, however, is just the boss of this final world, which is Luig in a glass case. So I was pretty ecstatic to see such a boss. It felt odd not commentating during the actual fight. It feels like I really should have, but I did not have my microphone on, so at least it probably increased my playing ability, because I didn't die too many times to this boss. So he is essentially Mother Brain with death lasers, and that three-way bubble attack. His hitbox is kind of bad. Overall, I like this boss a lot, but there's one big flaw, and that is that there are no power-ups before this fight, which is a major, like, if I was in charge of accepting this into a game, the only requirement I would make this to be accepted is that it would have at least one power up, even if it's a mushroom, if it's late game, because yeah, this isn't it's not fun to make the player die solely to lack of power ups. It's just a one-hit wonder most of the time, and in SMBX you can't even go and get a power up anywhere without losing your midpoint, which is something I forgot and suffered for. One of the major things to remember about this fight is that it's pretty well telegraphed, but if you like run to the right, and you might not get out in time because of the moving floor, so it's best to run to the left if it's telegraphed right on you. This is actually similar to a non-Mother Brain fight I designed, in that it has death lasers. Death lasers are surprised more people don't use death lasers. So, off the subject of the actual game, I've been working on trying to increase the quality of my videos through various ways, such as cutting out pauses in my voice and cutting the boss fights to be more exciting, which is pretty hard to do with Mother Brain fights. I'm not sure if anyone thinks my technique is the best way to approach it, of sometimes zooming to a stop whenever I'm about to make a hit and then zooming back up. Also, Horikawa Otane did not care for my choice of random picture to use, the Moocow girls, because of course there's a lot to complain about. First of all, they have horns and they have this black and white color theme to their clothes, which resembles the Holstein dairy cow. I know you would prefer the sexy by shonen anime boy character to be featured instead, but that's probably not going to happen unless like a super sexy version of my Mouse Guy avatar, and in which case I probably actually would use it, except if it was yaoi or something like that. Well, I don't have anything else to say. The level design was good, so there's not very many pointers, so here's the rest of the boss fight, which does take a while even zoomed up. Goodbye everyone, see you next episode.